Your Empire with SophieZo. I'm Sophie Zolman, the owner and founder of SophieZo Next Level Business Support. It's a great day here in Nashville. It's sunny, it's warm, and that's my favorite time is when it's sunny and warm. Well, actually, when it's sunny and hot. I'm a summer kind of person, but I'll take sunny and warm for now until we get to summer. But not every day is that wonderful, that beautiful. Not every business initiative is successful and goes well. Sometimes shit happens. I mean, it is what it is in business and in life. And so today I want to talk about how you can use setbacks as a step up in your business. Because here's the first thing. Success isn't always linear. You've got to walk before you run, and sometimes you're going to stumble, and sometimes you're going to fall flat on your face. Sometimes you're going to hit a wall, and sometimes you are going to run the marathon, and it is going to go swimmingly well. So you got to know that it's going to be ups and downs, bumps, potholes, whatever you want to call it. Success isn't a straight line. You're not going to get from point A to point B just lickety split. It's easy peasy and it's going to be perfect because we are human and we are serving humans and we are marketing to humans and, nobody's perfect. So we're not going to please everybody. We're not going to have the perfect marketing initiative or the perfect product or service in one quick linear thing. Testing, tweaking, making sure, you're looking at it along the way. Second, failure, even a spectacular flop, one that is an epic failure. I mean, like 0 sales, 0 opt-ins, whatever the case may be. You have to see it as a learning experience. You have to look at what went wrong. How can you fix it? And here's where the tracking, the metrics, the KPIs, the data dashboards that follow the exact points of the funnel, of the initiative, and can tell you what's working and what worked, what didn't, to help you adjust, fix, change, or to know if it is really something you want to throw out with the bathwater. So, don't look at failure as the end all be all. Life sucks, business sucks, I suck, I'm done, it's over. Failure is a lesson. It is always a way to see what you could do differently, better, whatever. And then you have to know what strategies you can implement to keep it from happening again. So again, the evaluation of the failure, of the flop, is going to help you figure out how to tweak the strategy, because ultimately there's the big strategy, the big plan, and then there's the individual chunks that are going to get you from point A to point B with ease and grace, time and space. Hopefully you're not trying the hustle grind thing. And even if you are, if you're tracking it, if you're looking at it and you're making sure the strategy, you're tweaking the strategy, and not just, what you did and how you did it, because, sometimes we don't see the full picture of the strategy, or we don't, we map it out in a way that we think will work. And, you don't know till you try. So as you evaluate the failure, look at the strategy, go all the way back to the initial strategy of what you set up to get there. And then last but not least, what can you take from this and how can you build on it, and move forward in your business? Because you have the failure, you evaluate it through your metrics dashboard, your tracking, your statistics, of all the different things you did to promote it, to sell it, to get them to opt in, whatever the case may be. And you've evaluated it. You think you know what you're going to change. You even reevaluate the whole strategy to make sure it doesn't need tweaking or fixing. And then you take that and you build on it from there. And you don't dwell on it, don't stew in it, but know that it was an experience that brought you to the next point in the road, the next thing that you want to try or do. And remember, this is a process. It is not instant gratification. It is not overnight success. even if you're hustle grinding, it's still a process. I don't recommend the hustle grind. I will tell you that I have learned the hard way from trying to hustle grind to get where I want to go in my business. And it about took me out physically, health, all of those things. And, so I have switched to reality, to realistic expectations, to looking at the whole picture from not only the business and what I want to do in the business, how much money I want to make, what is the purpose of my business, of the revenue, and how does this get me to the lifestyle I want, the life I want? Because this business is not just to be my all consuming thing. I want to harmonize the business with my life. And I'm not a big fan of the work life balance, terminology, because, balance is a tricky thing. But if you can harmonize what you do with your business and get it to affect your life in a good way, to bring you what you want in life. If the revenue for me, the revenue that I'm generating is going to help us buy our beach house in Melbourne Beach, Florida in a couple of years. We are on a trajectory and a strategy and a game plan for me to generate revenue, to maximize my net profit, and to do the things that are going to get me there, but to get me there easily, gracefully, without killing myself, because been there, done that, don't want to do it. And, I have had my failures. I have had my setbacks. In 2019, I lost it all. I mean, I literally lost it all and had to start over from scratch. And I was devastated, of course, in the moment. But within 24 to 48 hours, I was like, oh my God, this is the best thing that could happen to me. Everybody was telling me that when I was devastated, and I didn't see it till I really let myself process it all. And then I took what I learned from that epic failure and turned it into an amazing business, the best incarnation of my business yet. I love what I do. I love how we do it. I love the people we work with. And I have set myself up for the success I desire, for the revenue I desire. And now I have even set it up to where I can do it easily, gracefully, and with time and space to harmonize between the business and my life. So don't let setbacks totally kill your vibe. Don't let it totally ruin your day. If it's a huge setback, like me losing it all, take 24 hours, 48 hours to process, to cry, to yell, scream, whatever it is to take, and then dust yourself off, step up, and move on into what you can do better, different, whatever. I created a whole new business, and then I rebranded it and redesigned it even more over the years. So don't let setbacks kill you. Figuratively speaking, of course. Learn from them, grow from them, make changes and tweaks from them, and keep going until you get it figured out, till you find that thing that works or the things that work, and then focus on maximizing those and making sure those things can be not necessarily evergreen, but long lasting, so that you have time to take a break before the next thing, or creating new whatevers to opt into, to sell, whatever the case may be. Do it step by step, figure them out one or two things at a time, and go from there. So that's what I got for you today. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you all again next week.